Hey, what's up everyone? Upstart here with RyXe Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Alchemy Garden. Still on version 3.1.0 of 1.1 of the alpha, and now it is officially the first day of winter. Let's just head outside. Even though at the end of the previous episode, we went past, we got to midnight, and as soon as we hit midnight, the textures changed. Obviously, let's just say, snow fell instantly, and turned everything, just about everything in the land white, except for all our decorations, and the house looks the same. And I was gonna say, I don't know if this is a word. Funnily enough, no, something else. I can't think of the word. Anyways, the point is that the waterfall has not frozen over. Neither has the river. So, and maybe the lake that's up there, or the spring where this water comes from, I guess. Yeah, so it has not frozen over, and I guess it's kind of obvious, because then how else would you have like a source of water that is readily available? Even though you can purchase one of these, not everyone would just go ahead and buy one, or something like, or a water source like that. That's supposedly just decoration. Anyways, this may or may not be the last episode. I'm still not sure at this point in time, because depending how long it takes to what's it called, to not really produce all of the potions or things that we're gonna sell in our that one shop day that I mentioned we're gonna do. It just depends how long it takes, because a day usually takes what, 15 minutes more or less. I think we've already established that. Ooh, Daphne. So that's a new plant right away. Nice, really nice. Oh, I know, no inventory. I haven't put my stuff away. There's one problem with the inventory thing, or not inventory thing, but with the items. If I don't know, most people would probably figure this out early on, and I figured it out early on, I figured it out after I had made the assumption. I'm like, I wonder if I were to leave stuff out in the world without collecting them, and then headed into that not really into the house, but like into a new instance per se. So it could be into the house, or it could be to the to town, or vice versa, or whatever. And my theory was that if I were to leave something ungathered like this, it would despawn, and it has already been I have already debunked that, and, well, not really debunked, just simply proven that that does happen. So actually, I do have a spot right here. Perfect. So I wouldn't have to do anything, but I could do it and show it real quick. Like, let's go over here and see if there's something near the outside of our house that is not from our little thing over there. Let's see if there's something real quick around here. Come on, come on, come on. Don't make me waste too much time. There's nothing. Fine. I'm just gonna go with this. Let's go with, no, it's gonna all grab. It has to be something new that isn't gonna grab, huh? Or I could just try to run from it. There's one right there, but there's not the one I want to get rid of. Okay, so I got something over here. So that's Lilium right there. It's a seed, and I think I wouldn't be able to get the seed even if I tried. So let's see. Yeah, I can't get the seed, so leave that there. So I also forgotten about the other one, since I don't know, the cave just seems like it's in the background, and I do come to the cave, but I forget it even exists sometimes. So there's the Lilium seed thing over there, right? So we head into this one right here. Let's say it's just an instance, so it doesn't really matter. And then head back out. Oh, I forget, I get put like further into the thing. So it should, there's some over there. It should have despawned. So yeah, that's no longer there. And here's another one in case you want to double test that. Oh, just grab one. Don't grab the other. And what is the witch kiss? That is a witch kiss. Okay, we already have that. So again, test that right there. Back out. over here, and Lilium should be gone because it does despawn. There it is. Anyways, so as I was saying, the whole shop day thing. So I'm gonna have to. I don't know for how long I'm gonna be making potions. I don't know how many days, or maybe it'll take me like a week or two, because it's kind of slow. The crafting, the brewing, the potion brewing thing. So that's gonna take a while, but it should be like around 15 minutes more or less our shop day. If it doesn't, because I don't remember paying attention really when I tested it, way back when, at the beginning of the playthrough, how the whole shop thing worked. But I only tested it for like a few moments, and I didn't really pay attention to the time if it advanced or not. I would assume it does, but since it does for the events, it pauses, but then the event is just like, it feels like it's a whole other instance type thing. It's kind of weird. For that, the time, time stops, but I don't know if it would be for the shop. Anyways, so let's just say it's gonna take us a whole day, 15 minutes. So that could be that could put the episode a bit too long. Then again, I also don't feel like it merits another episode, just to do part for the shop, and the other one's just to be looking for new plants that we need to discover. And we'll get to that in a moment real quick. And then for that, and then after that would be the winter festival, because I'm gonna take a look at that when I get to that point, at Pop's shop. More than likely, it's gonna be the same items. I'll probably, if I'll probably just come back for like a minute or two, just say, oh look, here's the inventory at Pop's shop, the 14th of winter, to see if they do or do not have the same items, which more than likely will, because it has been the same items for the summer and in spring. And in autumn, it was a different type of shop. It was not Pop's shop, but it was like a fair, and it was Jacko Greedy. But it's Jacko Greedy also had the same items as Pop's shop, plus extra special, Halloween themed items. Anyways, so I'm gonna get to going around looking for new plants. We've already found our first one. That's not what I wanted to go into. Not that either. Our first one, the Daphne, which is Mercury element. Another thing that I wanted to mention about the plants is that we have technically, let's say before we got the first winter one, I'm guessing it's a winter exclusive. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, winter, and it's common. So we had 26 before that one, and technically we had what, 8 left to discover. Something tells me we're not gonna find all the rest that are available before the end of the year, because we only found 3 in autumn, and to what I remember, it was minimum 4 for each season. So that means we at least missed 1 right there, and then we could have probably missed from another season somewhere, because there's still that right there. This is summer, and that's also summer. I don't know why something brings me to believe that this may also be something from summer, because between 2, it's just my thought, my own idea. But that's 1 right there. Well, obviously we're missing 7 of them, so we'll probably max find 5 more, and that would be it, unless there's another one, maybe an exotic or something that I have missed, or rare, that is all seasons. Yeah. Anyways, I think I've rambled enough on for long enough, so I'm gonna continue on. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can during this day that is almost over. I have like 4 or 5 minutes left before the day's over, or some ish like that. And like I said, so be back with something new, if nothing new, carrying on, doing my thing. I need to continue chopping down trees so I can continue making, the sectioning off and areas of this thing that I want to do as like the last thing to show off before ending the series. So I'm gonna continue doing that. I gotta make potions and all that, so I gotta find time to do all of those things. I have stopped completely doing the whole gardening thing, because I'm like, I feel like I don't need it really right now, and then I have all this full, and I'm like, you know what, it looks nice, so I'm just gonna leave it there for now and end the episode off with that, just looking pretty right there and all that. Anyways, let's carry on, moving on. Alright, so just a quick intermission here. Something I wanted to opinionate about, is that I feel like this game should add an auto brew. Like, it has the quick fill, which adds the plants there, but that's not what I would want. Like something like an auto brew option, like to just either automatically take them from your inventory, or automatically you have to do maybe like the 2 steps or something if it's not possible to do the other way, just straight into the cauldron, like 2 steps. One is a quick fill, and the other one's the auto, just an auto, like throw them all the ingredients in there. You know, for each particular, like what's the word, potion, like have a quick fill, and then maybe another option somewhere for auto pour in there or something like that. I don't know. I'm not really sure how the mechanism would work, but the mechanic, but something like that. But only after you reach 100% mastery. Once you have that, I'm like, what's the point in not having? Why not have the automatic thing so you can make more, you know, at a time? That's something I wanted to point out. Just another thing that I wanted to point out also would be more than likely by the time this episode comes out, or any of the other ones, maybe we've already moved on from this version, and maybe a lot of the things that are a problem now could be fixed later, or you know, something like that, or something that could be just like quality of life things, sort of thing like what I'm mentioning right now. Anyways, carrying on. Alright, so while I'm in town turning in some quests that I just completed while I was doing those potions, just to just take a look at the rosewood tree. It is getting a little dark, so it's not the brightest. You're not getting the best look, but it did turn white. At least that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a whitish gray kind of color. But so it didn't lose its leaves. It just changed colors. So I don't know if it's if the other 3, spring, summer, and the autumn colors, just changed the hue a little bit. And the only one that kind of looks like prominent would be this one. The autumn I felt like the autumn one should have turned at least orange, probably red if possible. Like it would have looked like obviously more to the season, but whatever. Anyways, alrighty, so we have found our second plant here, snowdrops. They are just common, and I have yet to read did I read the description of the other winter plant? Daphne here. Common winter small plant with small white flowers. It has calming property. We already know that it's the mercury element. Snowdrops is a salt element. Good, because salt is not. We don't get that very often. I don't think it's balanced enough, so we're like they're equal parts. Well, maybe they could be, but I don't know. At least not what we've found so far. They don't seem to be equal parts. Plants with mercury element, and then plants with sulfur, and then plants with salt. Salt seems to be the least common by a small margin compared to mercury, and then sulfur just seems to be the most abundant one. Anyways, an ornamental bulbous plant whose white flowers face downwards. Alright, and it is a little earlier in the day, so yeah, it does completely look white. Oh, what is this right here? Rafflesia? I would Rafflesia or something like that. It does have the word raffle in it. I'm not really Rafflesia. I don't know. I'm not an expert at pronunciation things and whatnot. Ooh, that's an exotic. Ooh, nice. I don't remember if I've ever seen that one before. Maybe I have, and just never really thought of it as anything, because maybe I just saw it at a distance, because it's just so close to the ground. Anyways, all seasons exotic. So that one, I probably would have seen it. So I probably should have been able to find it somewhere else. So it's an all seasons exotic, a gigantic flower with a foul odor, similar to rotting meat. Oh, that's nasty. I've smelt that before, or I've smelled. I don't know if it's smelled or smelt, because I know smelt is like, you know, smelting some sort of, you know, metal. But I don't know if it's smelt, like smell, like, you know, past tense sort of way, or is it smelled with the ed? That sounds kind of weird, but I don't know. Anyways, so an all seasons exotic is what apparently we were missing right there. We still have 5 more to find. We've found two what's it called? Winter exclusive. So that means we could probably find up to 4 more. We would still be missing one. I am pretty sure we missed one from the previous season. And then we could have probably missed one or two from any of the other 2 seasons. So who knows? Anyways. Alrighty, so it seems like we're on a roll today. Well, it'll probably end with this one maybe, because we found the snowdrops. Still on the same day, the third of Wednesday, the third of winter. The snowdrops. We've found the Rafflesia, or however you would want to call. I don't know how that would be pronounced. Don't know really. I'm trying to multiple ways to say that, but I'm not sure. Or instead of raffle, maybe Rafflesia, but it has the double F, so whatever. Anyways, Fairy Whim. At first, I thought it was oh, that's a rare. Is it an all seasons or winter? Rare. Right here, Fairy Whim. It's a winter rare. Okay, plant with very small flowers. Its aroma is fresh and has relaxing properties. It looks pretty cool. I'll say that. Um, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say a Mercury. So what was this? I actually thought it was like the beauty berry. I'm like, what beauty berry? I thought it was like for a moment I thought it was that, and then I also thought maybe was it a bug, but then I got closer and then it did look different. It kind of has a similar look to it, like um from afar, similar but not quite really, right? But what I mean is that it has because of the small flowers, and this is also kind of small. It kind of makes it look like that in the background, with like looking from afar. Anyways, um, so that's we have now 4 more to go. Which, like I said, probably we won't be completing this, but okay, it's all right. It's not the worst thing ever. I There was something else I wanted to say, but now I forgot. Anyways, all right. So just to do this as a little experiment, even though I think it will work, though for immersion's sake, I would still feel like it would have to be removed or something would have to be done about this, like maybe actually no plants to I would feel like no plants should actually grow during the winter except for winter exclusive plants. That's what I feel like how the winter should work really. The winter is kind of, not really very friendly to just, any kind of plants. Well, I guess weeds could be like an all seasons thing, and those things could be these could be counted as that because, those are all seasons as well. Anyways, point is that it's raining, and my thought would be like to see if I can actually grow anything, because these have already been here and they didn't die. They just stayed there, so they've been there for a while. These plants have been grown for like a month already, or at least 2-3 weeks. So that's a while already, and they just been there. So no withering happening, no withering going on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plant some seeds here, and I am guessing that due to how the mechanics work at the moment, I feel like they will just grow, no big deal. But I feel like that probably shouldn't be possible, like during the winter, at least not for any plants that don't grow like well, I know these are all called like all seasons. If I go into here, I guess like all seasons, but I feel like most plants wouldn't grow in the winter anyways. So I feel like that's kind of immersion breaking, even though there's a lot of things about this that could probably be counted as like not very immersive anyways, about this game anyways. So it's just a little experiment that I'm doing here. I don't know if I'm gonna plant some more stuff, but I just wanted to go with the rare and the exotic stuff, and some of the things that I have the least of, which is the winter stuff. So that's why I put that there to see if it'll grow, which more than likely, due to how the game's mechanics work, it'll probably be able to grow regardless. Anyways, we'll come back next time with something new, or if this grows first, whichever comes first. Anyways, moving on. Alright, everyone. So just something quick, since we are now on Sunday the 14th of winter. It is now, as you can see, Pop's special shop or item shop is right in front of us. So I have yet to find anything new besides what we've already found earlier in the episode. So I've just been finding the same Daphne, or however that's supposed to be pronounced, and snowdrops. That's basically all I've been able to find. I've been doing other stuff, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, a fairy whim. It is just, it is winter, but I have not a winter exclusive plant, but I have yet to find any other ones. Anyways, so as I probably kind of expected, there's nothing else to do here. Just same old same. So just something quick. As I've been going along, I think I've had a change of plans, as typical of me. So I wasn't planning on doing another episode, but I think I will have to do one, and that's gonna have to be the shop day, because I feel like it'll go over an hour. I don't know. Like, it depends how long. Because right now we're already at 20-ish minutes and counting. And then depending if we find anything new, there's gonna be some more stuff there. And then when we get to the festival, the winter festival, I don't know how long that'll take. So depending on that, and then the shop day is gonna be at least 15 minutes, at the very least 15 minutes. So if we go like to 40 minutes, we might get close to an hour for this, for the time frame I'm trying to stay within, which I usually fail at, but that I'm trying to I still try to stay within. So for this one, we may have to end it after the winter festival, and then in another episode, in the next one would be the last one, we do our shop day, and just, with a bunch of potions, sell everything we can, when we're done, end the episode, and that's it. However long it takes, that would be it. Anyways, carrying on. Alrighty, everyone. So we are now on the 24th of winter. It is a Wednesday, and well, technically we can already sleep, so that's actually what I'm planning on doing. According to what I've tested and learned, this game doesn't limit you by like the time that you can go to sleep. So I think as soon as you wake up, I think you can actually just you can go to sleep right away. Do you want to end the day and go to bed? And you hit yes, it's gonna end the day, no matter if it's too early in the day or not. Or at least I think I've done it at the earliest, like 10 a.m. So yeah, anywhere before that, I guess I haven't tested really. I don't really have anything else to do. I've actually also prepped my wares, or my potions, for shop day, which I'm calling it, which is gonna be probably in the next episode. Probably just one day, like, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes max probably, and that would be it. So as you can see, I have a bunch of these blue crystal lamps all around. I try to keep it as symmetrical as possible, so I have two on that side, like in between the shelves on that side as well. I put those two right there at the entrance, and then obviously I don't have another wall on that side. I do, well, but the stairs are there, so I have that there, and then that one right behind me. I have a little light source right there with the candle, so it's not really the greatest, but I think that's mostly it. So up until now, I have yet to find anything new. Everything's the same old same. I've also done some decorating outside, but that is not, we're not going to get to that just yet. I do plan on showing that off in this episode, but that's after the winter festival. So let us just go and sleep in the day, Thursday the 25th, winter new event today. So now we have obviously the winter festival. So let's head over there. What did it say? Celebrate winter in town by lighting some flying candles. All right, so let us head over to the town. All right, so we are in town now, and yes, it is the future. It's always the future when I make a cut. Anyways, so I decided to wait. I was about to go in, and I'm like, wait, hold up, because I had said something about lighting some, flying candles. I'm like, well, light doesn't really, candles and all that stuff you can't really see it well during the day. So I'm like, I decided to just wait it out till it was nighttime and then come in. I also did a little run around our base map area to see if I could find anything new, any new plants. Nothing new. So here we are. Let's continue on. So, oh, another thing while I'm here, I'd like to mention something about this um, assignment board, or I don't even know what it's called. It just says weekly assignments. It hasn't given me a quest in like 3 weeks or something like that, 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know if it bugged out. I have yet to close the game, so it didn't occur to me to like, oh, maybe I should close it out and check, maybe because it needs to like reset or something. Well, the point is, it hasn't given me anything. I don't know if it's because, you know, due to the winter season. I don't know. So apparently I have to light these up, but I don't know if there's like some sort of, you know, like with the fireworks, it was like a little game type thing. This, even though it was a celebration type thing, just and not really anything particular. But I don't see Jana anywhere. And I'm turning my camera slowly because you all know what happens, right? So she's usually here, and there's no one here anymore. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm gonna get like some sort of reward. But anyways, so let's press 1. I don't know if I should wait or if I should just run around, press all of them. I don't know how many there are actually, so I'm just gonna go as fast as I can. There's nothing there. There's one back here, so I can light them up and just look up in the sky as they fly away. So I think that's all of them. I don't know if there's any more. I don't see any. Oh, they stop. I thought they're gonna go all the way. So okay. Am I missing any? Am I supposed to do anything special? I'm kind of waiting for something like to happen, or am I missing something? Because there's no number or anything like that either, and then they were just around town. I don't think there's anything else outside of town on the outskirts here. Yeah, so they're just floating up there. I think that's about it. Very anticlimactic. Is there anything in the center of town? Oh, I'm missing this one. Okay. Aha, I did get something. A winter gift, so I did need to get all of them. Oh, look at the tree. I didn't notice that. Was that like that already, or did it just come up? Did it just light up as I finished the last one, which stopped right there actually on the tree? All right, that looks pretty nice. I want to get myself. I would like to have myself a tree that lights up as well. So we got ourselves. There's event complete. We got ourselves a winter festival tree, a decorative winter tree with lights that adds a special touch to your home, which will add to our decorations, like decoration section or decoration biomes, air quote unquote, you know, those right there. So I guess that's it. Let's just what's the word? Not contemplate, but what's the word? Let's just watch this for you know, a few more moments, and let's actually go with. All right. So yeah, H is my mute button. So I forgot that if you hold H, you can actually press H, but you do have to hold it so you can hide the interface with that. It is in here, hide interface H, but it doesn't have. It doesn't have like a toggle. It's just you hold it and it turns on or off. Anyways, so let's head back. It's gonna be the end of the day, so I would prefer it be the nighttime for what I want to show you all, but I guess I'll just show you all during the day and then during the night as well. So let's just end the event, which also ends the day. 26th of winter. We are nearing the end of, you know, the year as well. So let's go in here. Let's go out, and then Oh, it's raining. I think it would have been better without rain, but okay. So this is, I'm gonna show you all my final final result. I don't know if that's the word I want to use. My final, the final look, or how I ended, final product. I think that's what I want to say. I'm not sure of my decorative skills. Not really, not really any kind of skill there, but just, you know, mediocre ability. Anyways, so I've already talked about how I fenced it out, and then I didn't talk about how I sectioned it off, sectioned it off, but I did mention I was gonna do that, and I did say I was thinking like little corners where one part was for spring, summer, autumn stuff, and then for the winter stuff. So since we're in winter, I guess we'll start with the winter first. It is, well, I guess it's fine that it is raining because it's also cloudy, and then I can turn on all these lights, but we'll turn those on momentarily. So I guess this could go outside, but I don't know if I would want it outside. I mean inside. It could go inside, but I don't know if I want it inside, because I kind of, without this tree here, it becomes like it's no longer the winter like winter season biome. Now it's just like a meh thing right there. So I would like to put it right there, but what happened? Ooh, that's bad. That's bad. That's very bad. My goodness. Luckily, it is a new day and it's not like saved or anything. Yeah, I think that bugged out and it got busted. It broke or something happened and it disappeared. So I can no longer target it. If I remove this, yeah, it's no longer available. I guess it was my bad for putting it on top of the thing. So I'm gonna close out the game, come back in, and so I won't have to lose it. Okay, so here we are back at it again. And I don't want that issue to happen again. So obviously I won't be placing it there, even that's where I wanted it. Because this lake is kind of well, I was still unsure about where I put that. Putting in the corner is not the best thing to do, but I guess it would be better because I still have the two lights on the side. So it's too far in the corner. I think that's the best I could do. What? I actually can't place it. Or is it that I can't place it on the outside? Ooh, because there are some things that it sort of kind of lets you like to preview on like inside. Like let's go in here, but it actually doesn't let you place them. So like this, it lets you preview it inside here, but it says right there this item cannot be placed inside. So maybe that's what happened. I'm just gonna go back outside, see if it like respawned or something, which maybe it didn't. Okay, probably not. All right, let's yeah. Okay, so I had to obviously reload again because outside it didn't. I don't know. This tree just doesn't like being outside. So what about placing it inside? Okay, so I guess this winter festival, this winter tree, I forgot what it's called. It doesn't seem to. It just seems to be bugged in general. So it's not that it doesn't like being placed outside. It just simply doesn't like being placed at all. So it doesn't work. So that's gonna suck. But we're gonna have to just like leave it as is. But we'll do our. I should just go ahead and do our little tour for the garden. But I am gonna have to reload again so that I will not lose the item and just keep it in there for the next time that I may pick up this game. Alright, so this time keeping our, what is it called? Winter Festival tree in our inventory. We're going to keep it there, and we're not going to try to place it because we've already tried that 3 times and things went wrong. Okay, so obviously I have crystal lamps, and I actually have them in every single section. So I'm gonna turn those on, and I'll see y'all. I'm wondering if I should just wait till the nighttime, and so you guys can just see how it looks during the night. But I guess let's do it and show you all how it looks during the day and then during the night. And well, obviously it's raining, so it's still kind of dark. And then it just doesn't look great. It just doesn't look very good during the day when it's sunny. Okay. Anyways, all right. So this is the first look. I'm just gonna do both looks. One during the day, even though it's raining. I'm not even gonna do another one during the day when it's sunny, because it just doesn't look very good. So because of the lamps and all that. So the idea was to have the tree right there at the center as the sort of the centerpiece, even though the fountain is in the very center of the thing. So I grew some trees as well, put some benches. It doesn't look that great, but I'm like, it's something, I guess. And the tree was supposed to be, supposed to denote that this was the winter festival. And also by the color of the crystal lamps, because they are blue, red, yellow, and green. And what I decided to do was place the green one for the spring area, the yellow one for the summer, red for the autumn, and the blue for the winter. So that's why the blue is here. It's also a little different in size, which I'll get to in a moment. So I planted these, and you plant them by tilling the soil, and just like any other seed, and they eventually grows. It takes a while to grow. It takes like about a week or 5 days or a week or something. I can't remember exactly how long. It does take a while. So that's the oak tree. This is the cypress tree. Magnolia tree. I placed them like this because the way I had placed the ones on the other ones, it wasn't going to work on this, because this one's actually a bit smaller than the others. So in reverse, so this is the autumn area, red. There's a spider right there. It was inside the house. Now it's outside over here. So what I had decided to do was put if I'm facing this side, because that's how all the other two are sectioned off. Just that, well, it was a turn, so I actually had to keep that there. So this corner was supposed to be a cypress, the oak tree, and then the magnolia. But the magnolia is very tiny. Yeah, the cypress, it's understandable because of what type of tree it is, or how it is. But I'm guessing the magnolias are supposed to be small. I'm not really sure. I'm not really an expert on these sort of things. Oak tree, I guess I should have known that it was going to be huge. Anyways, so I decided to put like a garden lake in every single one. Here are the small garden lakes as well, that are in every single one as well. Here are the the glowing little bandages, or they're around here chilling. Here's those over there dancing. Well, not really dancing, but just standing on there. The tombstones back there, the bugged out tombstones that I had different ones, and now they're there. The crystals are right there. The jack-o'-lanterns right there. The willow wisps. Placed them all over there. There were 20, so I'm like, it's a small area. I just have to place them everywhere. I actually wanted to place them on top of the garden lake, or on top of the water, but it's not. It doesn't let us. It's like it kind of overlaps and it clips into each other, so that it won't allow it. Anyways, fountains. I have basically the same fountain in every single one at the center. So these without counting this section from here to this side, these 3 right here, because technically that's like the little pathway. It's supposed to be a 12 wide by 15 long, or however you're supposed to say that, or deep. This one is a 12 by 12 exactly, or exact. And so this one has, because it's on the rear area, you kind of have to have a little pathway there. And I didn't want to have it right next to the thing, so I did it like that. I guess I could have done it better by, covering this and just keeping like 3 over here, but whatever. I think it's still fine. So I placed it next to the tree, the house, and then there's 2 benches on this one, while the other one actually only has 1 on that side. So next area is the summer area. I'm like, there could have been probably better like lights or whatever, but in summer it's not really supposed to be like nighttime. It's supposed to be like daytime type thing. But these are the colors I had to work with, so I worked with them as best as I could. So here's my small garden lake, cypress, oak, magnolia, the bench, the fountain, garden lake, and here are our fireworks. I missed one, and I can't see a damn thing because the trees are blocking. Anyways, that's that. And then over here are spring area. Did I say summer over here or did I say spring? Well, summer right there, spring over here. And then this one has this little corner type thing, similar to what that one has over there at the back, but not exactly because it's small. The front is much smaller. Anyways, so green, small garden lake, the regular garden lake. We still have that one over there clearly. Trees. The only thing that really denotes that it's summer, that's the spring section, is because of the carriage. So it's not. There are decorations, but most of them seem to be like interior stuff. Oh, by the way, our broom is right there. That's like a little utility closet set corner, outside for stuff like that. Anyway, so that's how I ended up decorating. It's not the best thing. This one's obviously the best one, I think. Though probably the red crystal lamps aren't the best ones for this. Probably the blue ones would have been better. But I obviously wasn't going to put red for this one. Though I probably could have done something like blue, red, and green, mix and match, or not mix and match, just a combination of those for this one, due to the ornamental lights. But anyways, this one's the one that has the most decorations. The developer seems to apparently like this one, or this season, the most compared to all the other ones, and definitely probably doesn't like the winter one. I don't know. I say that. It's just me assuming things. Probably shouldn't do that, but it'll get me in trouble. But whatever. I'm saying that because this is called Winter Festival Tree instead of a Christmas tree. Clearly the developer is non-religious, but it does not matter to me because I am actually non-religious as well. Anyways, so that's why I usually never. I think I've said I do say the words and whatnot, but I'm not. If the game says Christmas or whatever, Halloween, Halloween is different other other thing, but some games or some stuff they mention things as Halloween or Christmas, so I just go with it because that's how I say it. I could care less, even if I am not non-religious. Anyways. So that's basically it. That's how my decorations turned out. It is getting late, so it is getting darker as I go around, or it just looks like it's nearly nighttime, which is fine. But anyways, those are my decorations. That's how I decorated. I'm okay with it. It's not the best thing because, like I said, there's very minimal stuff for like seasonal decorations, besides the Halloween, and they actually don't call it Halloween either. They just call it Spooky Pocus or something like that. Spooky Fair, and this one's called Spooky Pocus Festival. Whatever. To each of their own. I could care less, really. It's just, it is what it is. So anyways, that's gonna be all for now. In the next one, we're gonna do our shop day. This episode has gone on for way too long. I didn't expect it to actually. I didn't expect to take this long, showing off my decoration and whatnot. Actually, speaking of decorations, let's just because you can actually do this, you can like climb on top of the fencing. Though you can't climb onto the fence unless you have like a small little platform, like maybe the lake right there, or maybe some rocks or something, or unless you can jump from there to there to here and then all the way across, or however you want to do your thing, right? And then to get onto the fencing, the dividers. Obviously, you can't get on top of these just directly, so this will look, a bird's eye view, so to speak, of how this looks. Let's get closer over here. Hope I don't fall. Yeah. Anyways, that's all for now. So in the next one, it's gonna be as short as possible. We're gonna try to sell everything, and if not, it's just we either we do the entire day, shop day, or we sell out everything. So whichever comes first, Anyways, that's all for now. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Hit that like button if you liked the episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.